What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. Constitution-based federal republic. Representative democracy. What is the supreme law of the land? Constitution. U.S. Constitution. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Defines powers of government. Defines the parts of government. Protects the rights of the people. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Popular sovereignty. Consent of the governed. People should govern themselves. Social contract. Example of social contract. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. The amendment process. If you find this video helpful, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll be uploading more videos periodically. What does the Bill of Rights protect? Rights of Americans. The basic rights of Americans. Rights of people living in the United States. The basic rights of people living in the United States. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? "27. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says America is free from British control. It says all people are created equal. It identifies inherent rights. It identifies individual freedoms. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality. Liberty. Social contract. Natural rights. Limited government. Self-government. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Free market economy. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Leaders must obey the law. Government must obey the law. No one is above the law. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Articles of Confederation. Federalist Papers. Anti-Federalist Papers. Virginia Declaration of Rights. Fundamental Orders of Connecticut. Mayflower Compact. Iroquois' Great Law of Peace. There are three branches of government. Why? So one part does not become too powerful. Checks and balances. Separation of powers. Name the three branches of government. Legislative, executive, and judicial. Congress, President, and the courts. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What part of the federal government writes laws? Congress. U.S. Congress. Legislature. U.S. or national legislature. Legislative branch. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House. Senate and House of Representatives. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. Declares war. Makes the federal budget. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. How long is a term for a U.S. senator? Six years. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. How many senators does each state have? 2. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation. Equal representation for small states. The Great Compromise. Connecticut Compromise. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. Citizens in their congressional district. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. Citizens from their congressional district. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? The state's population. Because of the state's population. They have more people. Because they have more people. Some states have more people. Because some states have more people. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? Four years. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? The 22nd Amendment. Because of the 22nd Amendment. To keep the President from becoming too powerful. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Trump. Donald J. Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? Pence. Michael R. Pence. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President. The Vice President of the United States. Name one power of the President. Signs bills into law. Vetoes bills. Enforces laws. Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief of the military. Chief Diplomat. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. The President of the United States. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. The President of the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. The President of the United States. Who appoints federal judges? The President. The President of the United States. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President. President of the United States. Cabinet. Federal departments and agencies. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Advises the President of the United States. What are two cabinet-level positions? Vice President. Vice President of the United States. Secretary of State. Secretary of Agriculture. Secretary of Commerce. Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Secretary of Energy. Secretary of Health and Human Services. Secretary of Homeland Security. Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. Secretary of the Interior. Secretary of Labor. Secretary of Transportation. Secretary of the Treasury. Secretary of Veterans Affairs. Attorney General. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. It provides a compromise between the popular election of the president and congressional selection. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Federal courts. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Explains laws. Resolves disputes about the law. Resolves disagreements about the law. Decides if a law goes against the Constitution. Decides if a law goes against the U.S. Constitution. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? Five. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? Life. For life. Lifetime appointment. Retirement. Until retirement. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent. To be independent of politics. To limit outside influence. To limit political influence. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? Roberts. John Roberts. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Create an army. Make treaties. Mint coins. Print paper money. Declare war. Set foreign policy. Name one power that is only for the states. Provide schooling and education. Provide protection. Provide police. Provide safety. Provide fire departments. Give a driver's license. Approve zoning and land use. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older. Citizens 18 and older can vote. You don't have to pay to vote. You don't have to pay a poll tax to vote. Any citizen can vote. Women and men can vote. A male citizen of any race. A male citizen of any race can vote. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. Citizens of the United States. U.S. citizens. What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of expression. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Freedom of assembly. Freedom to petition the government. The right to bear arms. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The flag. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Be loyal to the United States. Defend the Constitution. Defend the U.S. Constitution. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. Serve in the military. Serve in the military if needed. Serve the nation. Serve the nation if needed. Help the nation. Help the nation if needed. Do important work for the nation. Do important work for the nation if needed. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. Derive citizenship. Be born in the United States. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote. Run for office. Join a political party. Help with a campaign. Join a civic group. Join a community group. Give an elected official your opinion. Give an elected official your opinion on an issue. Contact elected officials. Support or oppose an issue or policy. Write to a newspaper. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. Obey the law. Pay taxes. Run for office. Serve in the military. Work for local, state, or federal government. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. All people pay to fund the federal government. Required by the Constitution. Required by the U.S. Constitution. Required by the 16th Amendment. Civic duty. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Civic duty. Makes the draft fair if needed.